Just moments here on QCTV. It's Andover girls high school hockey. They are currently 22-0 and have outscored their opponents 106-24 this season, including 8 shutouts. Tonight they'll be taking on Osseo-Park Center, who has a record of 11-12, 11 wins, the best in high school history. Coming your way in just a moment, girls high school hockey.
Touchdown! She hit the line on the far side, and the Rebels win.
Stop winning! Stop winning! He connects! Rebels with their first lead of the night.
And the Andover Huskies are your section champion.
There it is, beautiful Andover Community Center, and we got a game tonight. Number 1, 2A Andover against Osseo-Park Center. It is senior night here at the Community Center. Steve Thompson, Joe Rulin, you see all the memorabilia honoring those seniors in a great run. And a common theme was it goes quick, and you know, it really does. And all those seniors pretty much said, thank mom and dad, thank the coaches, and it really goes fast. And enjoy is the advice to the underclassmen. And Andover, Joe, has certainly enjoyed this season.
And when you're winning, as they have been over the past few years, it expedites that much quicker. And this year they come into the mark of 22-0 here. One game left. That'll be Thursday against Wayzata. But one of the top scorers is Ella Berger. She has been lighting the lamp at a rate of 26 goals and 40 points on the season. 22 goals, 26 assists, and just a solid player. She's also on the line with Gettle and Brown, and those three on that same line have a plus-minus average of plus 40.
We are underway, and the puck goes into the Andover zone. Paige Henneberg is the starting goaltender tonight here on senior night, and Melissa Volk said she'll go with 2 goaltenders tonight here on senior night. We won't see Courtney Stagman in this second to last home game of the year. Andover clears it out to center, and it comes back to the OPC blue line, and they're going to move it ahead. And now right back the other way. Haley Ecos tried to dump it in, Andover right back. Their goaltender, Mackenzie White, steers it into the corner. Berger picks it up, centering pass, nobody home, and it's going to be cleared out of the way by Ecos. OPC bottled up a little bit. They get it by Berger and finally get it out to center ice. Here comes OPC to center. Zoe Smith dumped it in, and then it's turned right back the other way. That was Gettle. Gettle overran it a little bit. Goes in behind the net. Gettle in on the forecheck. As OPC, now it's picked up. Berger tries to go to the middle, gives it up. Around the goaltender, not able to pull the trigger was Maddie Brown. Brown looking for 14th of the year. Another centering pass right out in front, Gettle. And a save by White.
Well, White comes in tonight as she's between the pipes and comes with a record of 9-9, a goals against average of 2.0, and a save percentage of .917, and 5 shutouts. They are coming off a nice win, 5-4 over Champlain Park, Coon Rapids just the other day. So a nice win for them, and having a chance to speak with the head coach for OPC, Jeremy Lewis, in his 5th season. He was excited about that win.
Yeah, no doubt. Good numbers for White, 9-9. Goals against just over 2. Save percentage over 900. That's all very solid work. So OPC has been getting good goaltending this year. There's a point-blank shot there by Sarah Kaiser. Rebound loose in front. Another shot there by Maya Engler. Andover buzzing. They go out to the point. Holding it in there is Courtney Little. Little goes back down low. Christensen has it. Slabs it back to the point. Rister in a save there by White. And White already has faced 4 shots. She's getting some action early, and they're going to need her to make a ton of saves here tonight. OPC is going to get it over the red line. And Unfortunately, that one got dumped into the bench inadvertently. We'll get a draw at center ice.
Well, you talked about also senior night, and starting between the pipes to begin with here tonight is for the Huskies is Paige Henenberg. Henenberg is 1-0 this season and had a shutout in that win earlier today. Earlier this season, 9 appearances on the season.
OPC trying to hold the zone. So far doing a pretty good job of that. Andover's going to cycle it around. Here's Avery Kasich. She'll carry it out. Go rink wide. A little bit too far there for Hannah Olsen, and that'll go for an ice. We'll go to the other end and get a draw to the right of Paige Henneberg, the Andover goalie tonight. 1-0. Goals against, well, none. Save percentage 1,000. This year she's faced 14 shots, Joe, and saved them all.
See that? In the zone. And that kind of looks like, Steve, your batting average when it came 0 for what? 14?
In T-ball, maybe, for a couple of games. Huskies dump it in. That'll go for another ice. We'll go back to the other end. And what's extraordinary about Andover this season is the quality of their schedule, Joe. And I know a year ago they were limited. They played conference games. But this year, Melissa Volk was able to schedule top teams in the state. And they've answered every question so far to a 22-0 start. They've been great.
That's going to lead us into a need to know by Joe here shortly. But absolutely right. I mean, they just picked up a nice win versus Warroad. They're the number 1 team in Class 1A. And then as well up in Duluth as well. They've just been up and down the state. Proctor Hermantown with a nice 4-2 win for the Huskies there. Coming in a scoring opportunity.
Berger over to Brown, goes through the crease all the way into the corner. Picked up by Berger. They'll go point to point. There's a shot and a save. Another big save by the goaltender. That was Little. They're cycling this top line. Berger behind the net. Working with Gettle. Gets it to her behind the net. Brown right in front. Here's Berger in front. Wrister. That hits somebody and goes behind the boards. Gettle fighting for it. Not very big, but plays a lot bigger than that. Here's Brown behind the net. Centering pass. Berger and Gettle were in front, and OPC is going to send it all the way down. So the Stars are going to get a breather. 12:37 to go here in the period. Still scoreless, but Andover came close. But Mackenzie White's done a really good job already tonight.
Look at, they are peppering her early and often. E&A, and I'm telling you, they are continuing to try to get that first one through. She has been stellar this far against that goals against, as impressive, just above 2.1. And coming into tonight as well, OPC, they picked up their 11th win. Another big reason to celebrate for that Champlain Park Coon Rapids win the other night is because that's the most they've ever had in school history, is 11 wins. Head coach Jeremy Lewis, very pleased with that. And says a lot of that has to do with the good goaltending they have received.
OPC desperately tries to get it out. They do get it to center. Andover bats it right back to the blue line. Trying to get off the ice was Engler. They'll finally be able to make a change. There's a quick shot tap. Sauer, and then finally covered up by White. Sauer came in there and just tapped at it. White made the save, and we'll get a break. 9 shots on goal already for Andover, but they haven't been able to break through. Yeah, and you talked about the numbers early, Joe. White's been very good all year.
And she has. And I thought this, after this first rebound, this one was when I thought was going to score. She got that pad over there, pad against that post. That was a good, quick, balanced move for her. Good technique.
Berger's out there with McQuay trying to step to the front. The Huskies out at the point. There's a shot right back, and that's deflected out of the zone. Avery Kasich giving chase back there is Mum. And now Kasich's going to pick it up, go rink wide. This is Berger. Berger on the half wall, tries to get in front, or excuse me, that was Heath. Heath trying to get to the front. Now it's Berger back there fighting for it. Jumping into the play, McQuay. Now it's Berger behind the net, loses the handle, and it squirts over to the far wall. Berger right back into it, and OPC's going to send it down all the way through a line change for an icing. That eluded about 4 skates there, Joe.
It did, almost, and avoided too many players on the ice. Well, there you get a look, and hey, the Huskies, boy, did they look tough as they played on Hockey Day in Minnesota down in Mankato. And on such a cold day, they've never looked that much faster, quicker against Edina in that 4-0 win. They were relentless.
Graybaugh to take the draw, wins it. They fire it to the point, and Jones goes across. Here's a shot. That misses. Little took that shot from the point. OPC trying to force it out of the zone. Andover's going to hold it in. A rugby scrum there and a nice feed. Here's Maya Anderson. 4 goals on the year. Fans on it. Her pocket picked by Little. Little's going to skate ahead. Give it up on the wing. Sauer. Sauer can't handle it. Goes all the way behind the net. OPC trying to get it out of there. In on the forecheck, Olsen. OPC up the boards, trying to get it out, and they do. That was a nice play. Here's Zoe Smith. Zoe Smith had it taken away by Mackenzie Jones for Andover. And now circling is Sauer. Sauer gives it up. This is Little. Little in over the line, onside into the left circle. Shot goes wide. Picked up in the corner. Here's Gettle. Out to the point. Rister hit traffic in front. That shot was taken by Jones. Berger in front to Gettle. Knocked away. Good D there by the Stars. Held in again by Jones at the point, dumping it behind. Gettle falls down. This is Brown. Brown trying to gain control. OPC has 3 players in the corner over there fighting for it. Now it's Gettle. Gettle pinned along the boards, falls down. Coming up on 9 to go in the period. And OPC right back behind the net. Brown, nice move there as OPC skates it out to center. And they're going to dump it in and go for a change. Well, that was a terrific move by Kira Laney. No goals, 8 assists this year. And now it's Brown, gets it ahead. Here's Berger. Berger in on the goaltender. And she dives in to White. Net comes off. We're going to get a penalty there. And we're going to see who this is going to get called on. But Berger took it right at the goaltender. You'll see it there, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, she was ears pinned back full throttle. And they're going to call roughing. She felt that she was tangled up with and really couldn't get away from the defender.
Armstrong.
And went all the way in, tough into the goalie. And White, a little upset with that, Mackenzie White, that the impact that came in. But it's whistled on Armstrong, so it'll be a 2-minute power play opportunity for Andover. Currently about 25% proficiency on that power play this year.
OPC's going to get it out, dump it all the way down. By the way, that penalty was called on Grace Armstrong. Time of the penalty, 8:08. And then, of course, Berger goes right into the goaltender. White's already made 12 saves on 12 shots. Still scoreless midway through period number 1.
She's
Here's
got
Gettle.
about time and a half already.
Gettle moved to the middle. Puck knocked away by White. And that one's sent down by OPC. They'll use this as an opportunity to get a change. So far, a minute into the power play, they've done a good job. They get it to the OPC line, and it's right back to center. Dumping it in his mom, and that's offside as she tried to get it ahead to Christensen. Christensen, 9 goals, 7 assists, 16-point year for her, but she was a yard or 2 offside.
Yep, and you're kind of looking, I know, hey, senior night, and you want to get ice time and, you know, reward a lot of these players, but sometimes you really want, it's tough to get into that cadence and that flow, and you're shifting around a few things, so we'll see if they can use this power play as a spark plug here as Engler will take the draw.
Goes down into the corner. OPC trying to bat it out, and they will get it out. It went high in the air over the extended glove of Jones. Carrying into the zone here is Little. Little's going to go down into the corner, be met there by Ekos. Ekos has had a good game. That one comes out in front dangerously. Ekos bats it away. Out to the far point. Here's Jones again. Tries to hold it in, and OPC's going to bat it out. 23 seconds remaining in the power play, and they've done a nice job here on this PK. Christensen can't grab it.
They really haven't allowed Andover to really set up. And right now it's going to be OPC with the man advantage, or they'll skate four side for the next 11 seconds.
Looks like Christensen's going to get the penalty here. 7:03 to go, and they quickly put it up on the board. They even saw it across the way. So she'll get the penalty, and the time of that, 9:57.
Well, you know, OPC's had a record of 11-12, but keep in mind that 7 of their losses have come by 1 goal this season. So they've battled, and they can play tough, and they're doing that here in the opening period against Andover.
Gettle falls down, no call. OPC to center ice. Here's Kasich trying to bat it in, and now they'll come back the other way. Gettle joins the fray. Berger's out there, of course. Skating it ahead is Kasich. Now Berger back to help out, and she'll stick handle to center. Berger in over the line with Gettle. Left circle, shot pad, save. White controls the rebound beautifully.
Well, I'll tell you, it's going to sound strange, but the penalty kill unit for the Huskies can really spark this team offensively. Now, they've had just 2 shorthanded goals this season, but there's just something about that extra ice and maybe just the ability to kind of navigate it through is kind of a spark plug or a way to ignite the Huskies here tonight. So even though they're on the penalty kill, they probably got a better shot than they did when they were on the power play.
Alyosha Smuck, 1 goal, 5 assists, trying to get it out of the zone. Brown's going to dump it right back into the corner. Helping out there is Kaiser. Kaiser loses it. Boy, dangerous play. OPC tried to step in front. Now they go up the boards. OPC gaining control at the line. Snoostad went into the corner, and now Andover grabs it. Coming the other way, Kasich. It's picked off there by OPC. Shot on Henneberg. First shot on goal of the game is a save by Henneberg with the blocker.
I got to tell you, she's probably excited to get that first save.
Absolutely.
When you're sitting there and you're watching and it's around and you're not involved, you just want to get a shot or 2 on you so you can kind of feel a cadence or a rhythm.
That one's picked off by Berger on the forecheck. What a move. Berger steps into the middle, gives it up. Player gets decked. Berger gets it back, can't pull the trigger. She's still got it. Berger goes into the boards, gets bumped there. Now it's grabbed behind the net. Power play winding down for OPC. They did get a shot. 5 to go in the period. We're 5-on-5. OPC in black defending the goal down to our right, and they'll dump it to center. Grabbing it there is Little. Little fights along the board. She'll dump it in. And giving chase for Andover is Abby McQuay, one of the seniors honored tonight. Pinching in on the boards over there, Hannah Olson. Olson goes in front and gets it.
That was a wrister. That was snapped and a snipe. Usually a good snipe is upper part of that net, but that one was kept low and just came off the stick like a rifle.
Her 4th of the year. Time of the goal, 12:21.
Very, very impressive one here. Had the spurt, had the angle, and just took a last-minute look up before she pulled the trigger and found a 5-hole.
Puck goes down into the corner. Smuck there for OPC fighting for it. Andover buzzing. They throw it in front. A lot of traffic around the net. Comes off its moorings. And that was probably White pushing off the post as much as anything. Andover gets their first goal of the game. Shots 15-1.
There you go. No assist on that one. So 4th goal, as you mentioned, Steve, of the season for Olsen. Huskies jump out again. They were outscoring their opponents now 107-23 on the season. The first period, the Huskies have outscored their opponents 37-5. Now 38-5.
Mumm goes wide out to the near point. Thorson can't hold it in. They're going to send it all the way down toward the goalie, and picking it up there is Mumm. Thorson gets it back, and they'll come to center. A little bit too far. OPC trying to jump it in. Ecos can't come up with it. And now here come the Huskies. Graybow in over the line. Trying to get a shot away, but it was deflected. Held in there by Graybow again. She'll dump. Go for a change. 3:40 to go. OPC clears the zone. They go too far to the near boards. And it'll be chased down by Little. Nice touch pass. Here's Berger at the blue line. Berger to Brown. Brown in the middle had it knocked away. Good play there defensively by Ecos on Brown. Brown still has it in the corner. Trying to find the handle. Berger comes over there, and now she'll grab it. Gettle in the middle. They go out to the point. Now right back. Here's Jones. That goes wide. High off the glass, up the boards. That'll allow OPC to get it to center. And then it's stolen right back. Here's Brown. Brown tried to go to the middle, hit a skate. That was Scherner. And now Gettle falls down. He's been down a few times in this game.
Yeah, very
Brown
much.
holds it in. There's Berger. Berger back to Brown, left circle. In the middle, Gettle can't get a stick on it. 2:30 to go in the period. Andover up 1-0. Out to the point, Jones again toward the net. In the corner, Strand. Goes to the far side. Osseo trying to get it out. Osseo-Park Center, of course, Fridley, Totino Grace, among the schools represented on this roster.
Also a player from Legacy as well.
Good play there by Mumm. Kaylin Mumm used her body beautifully, and here's Brown. Long shift for Brown. Carries to center. He's going to get it into the zone. Trying to go to the middle. Nobody home. Nice play there. Shot save. Engler the quick shot. There's another one from outside by Mumm. There's Engler again. Gives it up. Trying to go all the way around the net was Christensen. Out to Thorson. Back to Christensen. Mumm in the middle. That hit traffic. Rebound. Bouncing around. Finally pounced down by White. Well, she's got good vision. Was able to get at it.
It is. It's been busy and congested in front, and they're doing just enough to tie up. But tell you, shots 19-1 right now in favor of the Huskies, and we're gonna see if they can give them one more dose here, the Huskies, and apply some more pressure. Right now, they haven't been passing a whole lot. More teeing off and just a shot itself. And that way, the defense is not moving. The angles are not there. But here's a need to know by Joe for tonight. And this is also comes courtesy of Steve. Is the Huskies on Thursday will play Wayzata. And with that represents the 11th team this season that they have played in the top 10 in terms of rankings. If it's 1A or 2A, and so far, I hope I don't curse them, undefeated. So that is far and away one of the tops, and that's a representation of just the depth of teams and the level that they love to play. Steve, you talked about it earlier. Last year they had a limited schedule, but this year they have gone after it, beaten Minnetonka, Edina, some of them a couple of times. And then, of course, the win against War Road and others. So and Wayzata will be a great matchup as well. But thank you. That also was some tidbit coming the way of Steve. So I'll give him a call out on that. Need to know by Joe.
Yeah, and amazing. A perfect 10-0 against ranked teams. And it could be 11-0 against Wayzata if they're able to seal the deal in the regular season finale. And with 25.5 to go in the period. And that's what's so extraordinary about what they've been able to build here. A couple of years ago, a state title, a runner-up to Edina a year ago. and now has to be the favorite because they have played so many of these top teams. They've played Edina, they've played Minnetonka, all the contenders, and they played some really good 1A school in Proctor, Hermantown, and as you mentioned, Warroad. There's one that comes in. Gettle had a shot, another rebound, saved by White. Couple of shots in close by Gettle. She's right on the doorstep. Here's Berger. Left circle, gives it up to Brown. Back to Berger. She fanned on it, and that allowed White to pounce on it.
Huskies are on the power play after a penalty whistled on the Stars. Number 23, Presley Kramer, and almost hit the post. Tough. Yeah, 22 shots she has faced here in this first period and turned away all but one.
And that penalty will carry over to period number 2. It goes over the line, and that'll be it. And as you pointed out, the time of the penalty came at 16:35, so there is 1:35 remaining in that Andover power play when we start period number 2. Well, so far in the game, just one goal. Hannah Olson, her 4th of the year, unassisted. It came at 12-21. Andover outshooting OPC 22-1. Stick around. Period number 2 coming up here on QCTV.
In order for us to continue participating in athletics and activities,
we need to work together.
Wash your hands often, especially when you're in public areas.
If you're sick, stay home.
stay at least 6 feet away from other people, and do not hang out in groups.
Cover your nose and mouth with a mask or use a cloth face covering.
Help keep us in the game.
Please practice health and safety protocols so we can keep doing what we love. Mask up, Rebels.
Tornadoes.
Cardinals. Bengals.
Huskies. Mask up, Anoka Henderson.
Welcome to At the Half, the show where we take a closer look at some of our local area high school sports. I'm your host, Seamus Burke. Let's start off with the Anoka gymnastics team. They're an ambitious group looking ahead to a big season. Let's head out and talk with the Tornadoes.
At my elementary school, there was a gymnastics after school, and that's where I started. And me and my best friend, she's actually another captain. And from there, I decided to be done with dance, and I just kept on with gymnastics, and been doing it ever since.
I tried out a lot of sports when I was younger, but I didn't like to have like shoes on. I was kind of a weird kid like that. I don't know, I just had a lot of energy always jumping off the furniture, so my parents thought it would be a good idea, and it kind of just stuck.
We actually got a couple new girls, and we lost a couple girls that were really important to our team. But the new girls are showing promise, and we've been working really hard all summer, so we still have our hardest skills. We're starting off strong.
What's been really fun so far this year is the amount that we have to gain. They're so talented, they're so hardworking, and they're going to develop a lot from the first meet to the last meet. Last year we came in strong, went strong, and ended strong. It was just a seasoned group, and every meet felt just kind of almost a little too easy because they were so practiced, so rehearsed. They'd been with each other so long. Last year we only had one new team member because of COVID. This year we have many more, and many more stepping into big roles. And so it was an exciting start knowing that we were going to grow each meet, that our score would grow, that their performances would grow. And that's already happened just in our first couple meets. So it's exciting each time to see what's going to come next.
I think it's really cool how everyone focuses on themselves. You want to do your best, but even if you mess up, you still get really excited when your teammates do really good. So I personally, I've done really bad at meets, but I still am really happy at the end because everyone else did really good or someone else got a PR. And it's just, we're all there for each other. We're very supporting.
I think gymnastics is unique because it's just such a mentally tough sport that the team bond is almost way different than any other sport would be, because you have to be there for each other so much mentally and support each other when you're having a rough day. It's so mental. It's super physical too, but I would say it's 90% mental, 10% physical. So yeah, you have to be there for each other a lot. So it creates a really good team atmosphere.
We really, really want to make it to state as a team. We haven't done that in 12 years, like a really long time. And we've been so close, and our competition is getting a little easier, so hopefully we can make it this year.
Next, we have the Andover dance team. The members describe their time together and their love for each other as more of a family than a team. Let's learn more about this awesome group.
My name is Natalie Shepard, and I've been with Andover Dance Team for 4 years. These 4 years have been amazing. I've made so many friends, and honestly, they are considered part of my family, and my sister's on the team, and so it's just been so fun, and I've learned and grown in so many different ways. I'd say the difference between this year's team and last year's team is everyone is a lot closer this year, and they have so many new qualities that they can bring to the team and that they contribute, and I think everyone has kind of taken a next step into going to new goals and reaching new heights. This year, I'd say our goals are being able to get to new skills that we haven't really been able to before, and I think with this team it's completely possible. I think that we're in a good spot at the start of the season, and I'm really excited to see
Dancing for the dance team for 4 years. I've been on both fall and winter. I started dance when I was in kindergarten. I've always loved it. My mom always wanted me to be in it, and I just fell in love with it, I guess. I think this year we finally all found our love for dance, and we've always had it, but I just think this year really has shown how far we can take ourselves, and you know, like we just have a family here, and it's really awesome. Our goals for this year are just to try our best at every competition. I think we all just want to up our scores, be there for each other, and just love each other. I think our dance team just really shows, like I said, how much of a family we are, and we just, the difference from last year and this year has just been amazing, and just that we all have so many supporters, and it's just been so great.
My name is Grace Amel. I've been dancing on the fall team for 3 years and the winter team for 2 years. Well, actually I was a gymnast for about 12 years before I started dancing, and then once I got to high school, I mean, it just looked fun, so I decided I'd try it, and it just kind of blossomed into what it is now. Well, last year's team was great. I think we started a lot of the growth that we're continuing this year, and just the girls on the team this year, they're motivated, they want it, and you can tell, and it's really shown in our performances. Well, I mean, state is the ultimate goal always. It's always what we're working towards, but I think more than like a material goal, we're just looking to advance our program and do the best we can this season and build off of what we started last year.
Next, we have the Champlain Park Alpine Ski Team. Let's check in with the Rebels and get their thoughts on the challenges the team has faced during this unique year.
My name is Jack Thomason. I've been on the team for 4 years now, and I'm the boys' captain. To me, being captain is about including everybody. I like to make sure that I always go around and make sure everyone's having fun, talk about how their nights are going, and ask if they need any help or any advice with anything. And I just try and be a positive role model and show leadership in that way. I personally would like to go to state. I would also love if our team would make it to state. We have a great team this year. We have a great shot at going, and if everything turns out the way it's supposed to go, we might just go. So,
my name is Anthony Hurlitz. I am a senior at Champlain Park High School, and I've been skiing with the Champlain Park Alpine team for 4 years now. Actually, it takes about an hour to get to practice every day, and then an hour home after practice every day. So it's 2 hours out of the day. Some people might think that's a bunch of time wasted, but a lot of us actually enjoy the bus ride a lot more than practice, because you get to hang out with a bunch of your friends, you get to talk to them, you get to mess around, and it's a lot of fun. So I mean, we don't find it as time wasted. Some of us actually really look forward to the bus versus practice, because some nights are not most fun on the hill.
I'm Sam Johnson. I'm a senior at Champlain Park, and I've been skiing since freshman year.
Let's just go. Just ski, you feel me?
But this year we got a really solid team. We got 27 people, I think. So, and a lot of them are very fast forceful and a aggressive skier. So, yeah. It's all in the legs and core. You're really pushing with those legs to push off of the ground and, just getting those racing lines in, sort of like Formula One stuff, and you'll be the fastest kid on the hill. So, just the other night, we did a couple runs. I shaved off 9 seconds just that night, so it was pretty good.
I'm Brooke Murray. I'm a senior in high school, and I've been on the team for 4 years. There's a lot different between my freshman year and my senior year. With skill and ability, it's a huge difference. Knowing what I'm doing, huge difference. And the size of the team has gone up by a lot since my freshman year, so the whole experience is completely different. I like being around my team a lot. We spend a lot of time together, and just watching each other improve is also really amazing to see. My personal goal is just to get faster, keep improving, and have fun. And for my team, I hope my teammates do well as well. Maybe some of them can make it to state, who knows?
That's it for this edition of At the Half. Make sure to stay connected with us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, as well as watching channel 859 and online at qctv.org. Thanks for watching.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes, and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish.
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
You doing okay, man?
Yeah, why?
You haven't been acting like yourself lately.
I don't know. These negative thoughts just keep gnawing at me.
I get it, man, and I'm here if you ever need to talk.
Thanks.
Mental health. It's not weird between friends. Learn more at bringchangetamind.org.
Action.
Hiya, Queen of All Knowledge here, reminding you, creeps out there on the internet hack, scam, and trick savvy cyber users every day, but we can fight back. It's as easy as IC3. If you're a victim of online crime, don't give up. Visit IC3, the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center. Your tips help the FBI track down cyber criminals around the world. Report your crime to www.ic3.gov today.
Being a dad is an adventure full of special moments.
A cruise!
Surprise! Unexpected moments.
I got this.
And even awkward moments.
Okay, Dad, thank you.
But every moment you spend with your kids, even the smallest moments, can make the biggest impact on your child's life. So take a moment to be a dad today.
Period number 2 coming up from the Andover Community Center. Number 1 Andover hosting Osseo-Park Center tonight. 1-0, Hannah Olson, the lone goal at 12-21, even strength. 22-1 shots, Andover.
Yeah, and here he comes. A plethora of opportunities. There's Berger heading straight into White. That drew a penalty. The Huskies could not capitalize on that power play opportunity. And then there's a lone goal by Hannah Olson, unassisted goal. Her 4th of the season. But the Huskies have a chance right now to add to that quickly as they will start this second period with a 2-player advantage. A late whistle at the end of that second period, at the end of the first period. And they had called a penalty on number 18, and it looks like it's going to be...
Yeah, Chloe Lewis.
Correct.
So 5-on-3 for Andover. And here's a look at the goalies. Laura Borisma will take over in goal, play periods 2 and 3.
I like
here
that.
On senior night.
I like that side-by-side shot.
Yeah.
She comes in 1-0 as well. 13 appearances on the year for Boardsmouth. And also goals against of 1.0. Just surrendered their 1 goal. A save percentage of .941. And the Huskies light the lamp.
Avery Kasich from outside. 5-on-3, 2-0 Andover. That took 19 seconds on the power play.
Well, I wonder if Coach Volk just had a couple of words of inspiration during that first intermission on senior night to get them back on track. And you're right, 18 seconds in, they'll still have a 1-player advantage for the next 142, but that was a rifle. A rifle fired top shelf. She put that with the trophies in the top shelf. And for Kasich, that's her 4th goal of the season. That's a power play goal.
Player goes down. That's Berger. She got decked. And I think there's going to be another penalty on OPC.
Their leading scorer, Scherner, is going to be heading to the box. She had a hat trick in their last win.
Oh, Berger's going to get one of the assists on that goal. And we'll go to the other end. And now for 129, another 5-on-3.
She literally just got those hands right underneath the pads and just fired and pushed back. So tough to not call.
Here's a pad save. Berger right in front. Went wide. And now White's going to pounce on it, make the save. Shot came in from Mumm on the far point, and then Berger was right on the doorstep. So Scherner gets the penalty, and it's 5-on-3 for another minute plus. Here's Mumm. Mumm over into the circle. Gettle went in front. Berger fights for it. Now it's Gettle. Mumm again on top. Save by White. Saw it all the way. Smothered it.
OPC on the penalty kill this season, but about up an 85% efficiency, killing about 85% of the penalty kills. And, hey, good shot, good save. I think a lot of it has to do with White and the fact that she minimizes a lot of rebounds. Not only just makes those saves, but doesn't induce those rebounds and allow those to come right back. She's been having an impressive season. And tonight thus far also.
Here's Jones toward the net. Maybe a pad save. Puck still loose, and from the right circle, a shot taken by Little. Here's Jones. There's a one-timer by Kaiser. Goes all the way out and all the way down.
Gettle leads the Huskies with power play goals on the season. She has 5.
Kaiser going to take it down into the corner, go all the way around the net. Look for someone in front, get it out to Jones. Jones, here's a big drive, and they're going to wave it off. That's not going to count. I do not think that goal is going to count.
Probably, are they going to call
penalty.
Interference?
Yeah, it's going to be a penalty on Sauer. They're calling it tight here.
We'll get a look right here. Oh. Boy, that was just, see this, a player just came right in front, and they feel like she induced it, but and force that contact, and so it'll be a 4-on-3. A 4-on-3 for the next 3 seconds, and then we'll move to a 4-on-4 now.
Here's Gettle out there with Berger, stick down. Gettle continues into the zone, comes across. There's Jones' shot, saved easily by White, picked up by OPC, and they'll go around the net. This is Strand. Strand, good move, gets it ahead.
Stars will go on the power play here in 5 seconds.
Trying to stick handle into the zone was Alicia Smuck, picked up by Berger. Right circle, goes across to Gettle. She couldn't get a good shot off. And now OPC's going to get it ahead. They're on the power play. Here's Scherner out of the box. Her shot high over the net, into the netting, and we'll get a stop.
Yeah, Scherner came out of that box, and she got behind the defense as she actually out of that penalty box and got her the puck. She just couldn't settle it at first. Here's an opportunity for Gettle. Tried to get the stick on it and dug at that and just couldn't quite follow it up. Had that whole backside. But good defensive play there to tie her up.
OPC on the power play, sends it in front, knocked away, and then trying to get it defensively. It was Avery Kasich has that goal 19 seconds into the period. Kasich fighting for it for the Andover Huskies. They hold it in at the line. Dumping it further down is Laney behind the net. And now into the corner. Mumm goes after it for Andover. And now the Huskies are going to get it out and move it ahead. Here's Kaiser. Sarah Kaiser, one of the seniors, shot, hit a skate, and squirts away. OPC tries to get it ahead. Kaiser holds the zone. Nice play. Steps into the middle, goes across. Oh, and the shot, I think it was Heath.
Boy, that was some great stick work by Kaiser to set that up.
Great feed to Heath, and she couldn't finish. And now it's going to go all the way down, and Kaylin Mumm's going to grab it. Mumm's going to go off the glass and out, and right back into the zone. Here comes Laney. Laney is shot. That goes wide of Borisma. And now the Huskies are going to bring it ahead. Here's Sauer. Teams are 5-on-5. Just under 13 to go, period number 2. Huskies lead at 2-0. Shots lead at 26-2.
Huskies will try to work it out. I thought we might see more action that time on this power play opportunity by both Scherner and Eikos. Eikos is heading to Vermont to play next year, and Scherner is heading to St. Mary's, Winona, where she'll play hockey.
Borisma takes that long floater and covers it. 12:31 to go in the period. Andover leading at 2-0. They led at 1-0 after one. Olsen unassisted at 12:21. Here in this period, 19 seconds in, Kasich on the power play. That was a 5-on-3.
OPC coming into this game averaging 2 goals a game scoring-wise, and defensively they had been surrendering also 2 goals a game. So right now 2 is that magic number as the Huskies have hit a threshold of goals for them right now in terms of the OPC team.
They've been getting a couple of more chances. OPC, D-to-D, they'll move it ahead. Trying to get it into the zone is Kramer. Presley Kramer, 9 goals, 15 assists this year. And it is offside.
You can really see why they've been able to hold teams to just a couple of goals. OPC, the goaltending has been impressive here tonight for the Stars. And Mackenzie White, as you mentioned, Steve, comes in with the goals against of 2.10. I'm more impressed by the lack of rebounds that comes with those saves. Usually there's pad saves that kick it back out, and she's been minimizing those.
Burgle, Gettle, and Brown out there, and OPC is going to be able to get it out. And to center. This is Newstad. Dumps it in behind the net. Give chase there by a little.
Hooking penalty being whistled now on Andover.
Brown.
Yep.
Brown's going to go to the box. Second straight on Andover. Power play for the Stars here with 11:38 to go in the period.
Brown, by the way, just her second penalty of the year. She has now, with this one counting, 4 minutes in penalties on the season. It's important they keep her on the ice, 39 points total. And she is a plus 40 on the season.
Ecos trying to get it toward the net. And now they go right back out to the point. They work it on the half wall. Berger and Brown out there. Here's a wrister, goes well wide. That by Laney. And we got another penalty. We've seen a lot of penalties in this game so far. And it's going to the box. OPC is. That'll be Kramer. Kramer for the second time in the game.
Yeah, and considering Kramer actually leads this team in power play goals, that's a big loss and a chance to cut this deficit in half. She came in with 4 power play goals and one of the top scorers. Meanwhile, OPC has lost one of their top scorers, also Maggie Albers. It was an injury, and she's out for the season. She had already put up some good numbers, impressive numbers, but recently lost for the season.
Yeah, 9 goals on the year, Joe. 11 total points. She went down. We're going to play 4-on-4 for 137.
I'm trying to understand why they have 2 of the OPC players in the penalty box.
But it's still 4-on-4, though. So there's only 1 penalty on the board, but 2 players in the box.
Maybe
I'm not sure what that's
maybe it was
about.
one served for a 2 and 10, maybe, or unsportsmanlike conduct. The other one might be serving. Yep, that's what it is.
Yep, there it is. So you called it right, Joe. 2-minute penalty for unsportsmanlike. It's a minor. But then a 10-minute misconduct, so she's going to probably spend the remainder of the period in the box. And we're going to go all the way down, and Laura Borisma is going to get some company here on senior night.
They come over and say, hey, what's up? What's up? What's happening? How we doing? All right, any water? We're good. All right, let's get this going. There's Mom. I got to think this 4-on-4 really favors Andover.
They try to get it out. Ecos holds it in, works along the half wall into the corner, steps in front, trying to center it, goes to the side of the net. Frozen by Borisma there. Still 4-on-4 for another 53. Rankings, Andover 1, Edina 2, Minnetonka 3. I've obviously seen Andover a couple of times this year. Minnetonka once. They were very good. I saw them beat Hill Murray over at Aldrich earlier this season. Hill Murray, a perennial power, and Minnetonka won that one 8-1, but Andover's taken care of business against the Skippers and the Hornets already. Here's Berger to Gettle. Gettle fanned on it. She took a swing, and here come the Stars. Laney into the corner. Stays on her feet. Gets it out to the point. Berger tried to get it away. Feeds it to Gettle. Gettle on her horse, gets into it in the left circle, spins to the middle, coming across. Berger couldn't get to it. She loses an edge.
I think she thought Berger was going to continue going straight down that line, and she led her in that direction. Instead, Berger kind of cut across that high slot.
Here's Berger right down the middle, goes wide. I think White may have got a pad on it. What a move by Berger to the middle. And I think White got a piece of it. We might see a replay here. Here's Jones skating in, and a goal! Second of the game, or third of the game for Andover. Her first from the right circle.
Well, they let her skate right in uncontested. And she's got a laser of a shot, and that time trying to get the glove hand on it was White. Looked like it just went right off of her glove.
Time of the goal is 7:37. Jones from the right circle beat the goalie White.
Yeah, I stand corrected. That was just a filthy shot.
Fourth goal of the year.
Yeah, it's a good-looking shot.
Well, they say Brown, but I'm pretty sure it was Jones, but we'll see. And then they're pushing and shoving in front as White made the save. She wasn't very happy. I want to see that replay again.
Did Brown get a stick on this?
There. That's Jones. Was it tipped at the side? Let's see right here. We're going to get a really good
Gettle,
look at
12. It. She's taken out of the play. Oh, maybe it was.
Yeah, it is.
What a fine tip. Wow.
Yeah, so Jones the assist and Brown the goal. Great work by our crew picking up that replay. Brown from Jones, 7:37, 3-0 Andover. And we got a little action behind the play, and we're going to get penalties. Little chippy here into the first, into period number 2. And another star going to the bench, and that's going to be Alicia Smuck. She's going to sit down.
Yeah, I'll tell you, they lose some firepower on that 10-minute misconduct. And with, Kramer on the bench and still serving in that box, and now they're going to put another goal scorer out there, and that's Smuck. So
big pad save by White off the shot from outside by Kasich, trying for her second. Kasich moves it to the Gettle in the right circle, into Berger. Berger goes down behind the net, now gets it back, had it knocked away. Now they come all the way across. Sliding it all the way through is Avery Kasich. She'll get it back. Gets it down low. Here's Brown. Brown right behind the goaltender, but it didn't go over the goal line. Tried to go right off her back. Here's Berger. Berger had it blocked in front. Now Gettle. Gettle gains control. Out to the point, Mum's shot, pad save, rebound Gettle, and a save by White. Wow.
It's certainly not a lack of shots by Andover here. And I'll tell you, that move by Madison Brown was sweet. And I thought for sure that thing was going to just cross that goal line. At least we're on the other end of the goal. But White has been just impressive. I know it's a 3-0 deficit.
Brown down low. Berger couldn't get it. It squirts through everyone. And now all the way down. Boersma out of the net. Hands it off to Mum.
That 3-0 deficit, I mean, she's given up 3, but that does not describe the amount of saves and how well she has looked in goal.
Mum falls down. Berger back to help. Pretty good forecheck down there by Zoe Smith. And now it comes out of the zone as Berger goes down, and we have another penalty. And another Oriole going to the bench. This is Smith. This is the fourth penalty of the period on OPC.
Yeah, and they're going to have Zoe Smith get the gate, and let's see what Huskies have a chance to score one early, then come back and get another on a power play if they can utilize this two-person advantage. Right now, they're sent back chasing in their own end by Mum.
Gettle's back there. Berger's back there. Mum's going to bring it up. In over the blue line first. Goes all the way to the net. Sets up shot back there. Now down in the corner. Brown's going to help. Brown had that tip-in goal off the shot by Jones. Now it's Gettle on the far point. Gettle skates in. Wrister. Saved by White out of the glove. Picked up by Berger. Berger quick shot to the side. And Brown couldn't get a shot off. Now to Gettle at center. 5-on-4. Gettle in over the line. Drops at Kasich. Her shot. Stick saved by White. Berger again. Behind the net. Comes all the way out to the point. Here's Little. That misses everything. And it's Kasich again. Wheels to the middle. Tried to get it further down low to Engler. Engler wheels in the right circle. She'll shoot. Saved by White down low. Pushing and shoving. And we'll get a stop.
6 and change to go here in the second period. The Huskies have had more than their opportunities. Share of opportunities to put in that fourth goal. But I gotta tell you, that goalie is stubborn tonight. What is she? Just
Mackenzie
stubborn,
White,
Mackenzie White, and just not allowing.
Jones, pad save, puck loose in front. Comes to the near half wall. Jones skates in, takes a quick shot. That goes wide. Over to the far side. Here's Little. Little had it blocked. OPC tries to get it out and does. Little gathers it in at center ice. She'll dump and chase. Going after it for OPC, Smuck. Smuck will get to it. Comes into the circle. Scooped up there neatly by Engler. Engler outside to Jones. Pad save White. She gets down in that butterfly, and they've tried to go low. Here's Little shot. That's loose in front and gets fired over to the wall. OPC's going to get it out to center. Little to Jones. Jones into the middle. Gets a shot away, goes wide. She has a really good shot.
Yeah, she does. She has a laser that comes off on a snipe. But with Andover right now, you're just not seeing them pass tape to tape as you usually see right now.
Backhander, rebound, loose in front, and they whistle it down. I think the net came off. Boy, that was pretty backhand opportunity. I think that was Christensen with the backhand opportunity. Look at that. Right on the edge of the crease. Now that top line, or at least Berger out there. There's a quick shot from outside by Mum. Berger fight along the half wall with Thorson. 4:50 to go. And this is Ella Thorson. 2 goals, 3 assists. Goes behind the net. Here's Mum. Now it's Berger on the fly. In over the line. Tried to drop it. Nobody home. OPC's going to pick it up and go the other way. Kramer. No, that wasn't Kramer. She's still in the box. That was Lauren Snewstead dumping it in. Mum fighting for it in the corner. A battle there with Emily Achenbach, a senior for OPC. And now it's Ecos. And now Andover gets it out. Abby McQuay. McQuay, long shot, stick save White. Into the corner. Gathered in by Heath. Heath toward the net, but the Stars grab it and it'll come the other way. Haley Ecos to center ice. Andover has it. Little. Little will dump it in. Under 4 to go. Andover led it 1-0 after 1. Now 3-0. 39-5 the shots.
Poke checked away there. Defensively, why? I mean, you see the Huskies still playing so strong. Offensively, still haven't kind of hit their zone, as maybe sometimes they're settling for just straight-on shots and trying to beat her that way versus the puck movement and the speed of the game that they're typically executing. So you get a look there of Mackenzie Jones having a conversation with a senior Borsman in goal for the Huskies tonight.
Armstrong took the draw. Andrea Crum out there. Or, excuse me, Graybow took the draw. There's a shot that goes wide. Trying to hold the zone is OPC, but knocking it away comes Andover. Sauer in over the line. Tough angle shot. Big rebound. Out in front, loose, and then finally knocked to the boards. Good play there by OPC to help out their goaltender. This is Little. Little tried to dump it in and give it chase. And now it's Graybow at center, but not sure what we have here.
Okay, well, it's seniors night tonight here for the Andover Huskies. There you get a look at number 25 heading to the bench, Courtney Little. She's one of the freshmen, and I'll tell you that freshman team won a state championship last year. And you look at defense, you've got a couple of solid freshmen. Ella Thorson. You've got also number 19, Mackenzie Jones, just a freshman.
Kaiser.
They bring back that whole first line, all juniors.
Sarah Kaiser centering pass to the side of the net. Pinned down there by White. She didn't allow it to go through. Good play by the goalie. And she holds it right there. 2:41 to go in the period. 3-0 Andover.
There you get a look at Melissa Volk, and is excited, hey, about that freshman class, but also tonight about senior day, and giving those seniors a good send-off, even though they have one more home game against Wyzetta. But, you know, they want to make sure they show their appreciation for their commitment to Andover hockey, and she has certainly built a heck of a culture.
Skips over Mum's stick back to the blue line, shovels it across. Here's Kasich. Her pass picked up by Kaiser. Kaiser goes just wide. Andover holding the zone right in front. Christensen didn't get a lot on it. Kaiser to Mum at the point. That one toward the net, and it's blocked down by OPC. Osseo-Park Center. And now it's finally picked up by the Stars. They'll come the other way and dump in. Armstrong will give chase. Step around Mum. Throw it in front, high in the air, and grab by Boersma. Well, they've had 5 shots on goal here in the period. They managed only 1 in the first, Joe. So, and the one thing I will say, it's 3-0. They're getting good goaltending from White, great goaltending from White, but they're a very scrappy group. They're battling Andover all over the rink.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind that 7 of their losses this season have come with just 1 goal loss. So they've contended, and I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but 11-12, those 11 wins are a record for the OPC high school squad in wins for a season. So play with a lot of pride, some good firepower, and I'll tell you, the goaltending with Mackenzie White, she's been stone hot with a lot of these saves. 9-9 on the season, goals against 2.10.
Well, and they play in a league with the number 1 team in the state and the number 5 team in the state in Maple Grove. And there's some other good teams in the Northwest Suburban. So being able to play 500, Joe, is definitely a feat.
Well, we should probably start talking about it as well as section playoffs. So they'll be in Section 5 this year. They were in Section 6 last year. So, that's an uptick for them as well.
They get it ahead. Here's Berger. Nice feed from Gettle into the slot. Save off the glove of White. Goes to the bag wall. Berger tried to center to Gettle. Comes out to the point. And then it's going to be dumped down by Mackenzie Jones. And Jones graduates in 2025. She's a big kid and a great shot. Here's Gettle into the middle. What a move. Tried the backhand. Fanned on it. Brown's out there. She feeds it across. Here's Graybow. Out to the point and little. Back to Graybow. Couldn't step around the defender. And that one flipped up into the stands.
That kind of looked intentional. That looked like intentional, wasn't it? She put it on with the kid with the Andover Husky jersey on.
You never know. you never know.
10 seconds left. 3-0 lead. Shots on goal. That's a 3-0 lead for Andover. Shots on goal. 41-7 for Andover.
Graybow tries to control out to Little at the point. Swings it over. Here's Jones' shot. Big rebound. And the Huskies get to it in the corner, but aren't able to pull the trigger on another shot. So we played 2. Andover leads at 3-0. Kasich a goal 19 seconds in on a power play. And then Brown tips in the Jones shot from outside at 7:37. 3-0 Andover. Stick around. Third period coming up here on QCTV.
I am what hunger looks like in America. I am an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for the last day of school. Because this may be the last time I'll have lunch. Till September. I am a single father of 2 who works 3 part-time jobs. And that's still not enough to put food on the table. I was created by artificial intelligence from faces of the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger.
Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Deutschman, fade for the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown.
That's Keenan Rodriguez, number 14.
Quick shot to center. Goal! Look at it.
Laser that one.
Can't high five. All right. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
I love it. It's a lot of fun, and coloring is very soothing.
Well, I invited Lori to come in and do a chalk design in our driveway. With COVID-19, it's nice to see positive things, and it happens to be my mother's 83rd birthday, and we don't really encourage her to leave the apartment, but today's special. We're going to let her come over, and we're going to do some grilling and enjoy her birthday, just the four of us.
It's heartbreaking, but at the same time very rewarding, because even if it's we did a train outline for a lady, and she said that was the first time her husband smiled in 3 weeks. He works in a nursing home. So it's stories like that tug at your heart, but that are still it's very uplifting. They love it. I mean, it's just fun. It's fun to see, and it's so unexpected in some of the neighborhoods. A lot of people don't expect to see like a turtle with a birthday cake on his back, or a big shark swimming in the driveway. So the feedback on Facebook's been fabulous, and I get requests every day with new special requests of people that work in first responders and people on the front lines, and they just need something just a little uplifting, because it can be kind of scary right now.
It is so inspirational. I love people who have the artistic ability. It brightens. We have lots of people and kids walking by and riding bikes, and they're going to be able to smile and see this as they drive by.
Normally we would be out hiking and geocaching and kayaking, and we were kind of waiting for all the wildlife to come back in before we started doing that again, because we love to we're photographers, so we love to do that in the meantime. Until we get back on the water and in the woods, we'll keep chalking.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now that Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made her college years happen. Opening that education savings account when she was little. Spearheading a campus tour. And another, and another, and another, and another. Bam! Deciphering financial aid. She was like, what? Well, now she's like, You aced planning for college. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org. Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced house hunting. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lorelai and I went to England. We have some friends there, and we went, and they said, you got to they knew I was in the outdoor show business. They said, you got to come and see the game fair. And we went and saw the game fair, and I thought, gee, this is a terrific idea, because it was their 25th year when we went. And I said, man, this is it.
The Armstrong Ranch Kennels is a legendary staple of the city of Ramsey. Since 1926, they have provided unmatched dog services and have hosted the game fair for over 40 years.
This is our 41st year.
Wow, that is truly impressive.
Because people could bring their dogs and they could shoot and participate.
The game fair brings in thousands of people every year. To learn more about the Armstrong Ranch, we're speaking with owner and operator Chuck Delaney.
And we started in '82, and we had probably about 24 or 25 exhibitors, and we had about 2,000 or 3,000 people come to the show with their dogs. Now we have quite a few people. We have over 4,000 dogs come, which is pretty nice, and the people really enjoy it, and we've got a beautiful spot for them, you know. Well, our boarding facility is our main business. We've been doing that for 96 years. The dog park for our dog customers, they can come anytime and use it. All they have to do is go into the office and say, I'm here, I'd like to use the park, and you know, it's pretty nice.
For more info on the Armstrong Ranch Kennels or the upcoming game fair, be sure to check out their websites.
Game fair this year is the 12th of August we start, 12th, 13th, 14th, 19th, 20, and 21. And we'd like to invite all the people that are looking to come down and enjoy the day.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. This is unacceptable, and something Feeding America is working to solve. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States, including yours. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
You told me not to talk to strangers. You told me not to cross the street without looking both ways.
You told me not to touch the stove.
You told me not to do drugs.
You told me not to drink and drive.
You gave me so many messages about how to stay safe. Why didn't you keep me safe by properly storing your gun?
Season game for Andover and OPC tonight. And it was Andover 1-0 after 1, now 3-0 after 2. Shots 42-7. There you see the Huskies goaltender, Laura Boersma, beginning her second period of work. Of course, starting tonight was Paige Henneberg here on senior night. We will not see Courtney Stagman 19-0 this season for the junior. Save percentage 941. Goals against 1.0. She'll take the night off and probably get the call in the regular season finale against Wyzetta here at the Andover Community Center on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. We're ready to go. Period number 3, Andover and OPC.
Boersma will take the net for the Huskies. The senior gets a look at her second consecutive period.
There's Berger in front in the save by White. Another save by White. Berger just walked right in and got a shot. Berger has an assist on the second goal, but has not scored in the game tonight.
Yeah,
Berger centering again. Puck goes down into the corner. And Haley Ecos going to take it along the board. She's logged a lot of minutes on the blue line for OPC. Good player. bumps into Brown in the corner. Brown has a goal, and that was that beautiful tip-in off the shot by Jones from the right circle. And our crew caught it beautifully on that shot from above. From the point, that one hits someone from OPC and goes to the near boards. Brown to Gettle behind the net. Berger's in front. Can't get a stick on it. Then a quick shot and a goal by Brown. Well, it came right onto the stick, and she buried it. It's her second of the night, 4-0 Andover.
So Brown lights the lamp. You could tell she was circling around that thing and just had a nose for that puck and was able to bury this one, but not without a lot of effort from White. It's one of those games that you just kind of expect the Huskies just to start to open it up. And maybe this is it, but I'll tell you, Mackenzie White is not going to allow any easy goals. As you can see her moving right to left, comes back out, a quick fire, and Brown finds the back of the net there. So,
yeah, not much White could do on that one, in fairness. So Berger and Gettle get the assists on that Brown goal.
And Brown, this year she's been impressive on that line. She's got 2 game-winning goals coming in, but 26 goals, 39 assists. And she's got a plus-minus of 40 on the season, but you can add that now to 42.
Huskies get it out to center, a little bit too far for Hannah Christensen. Holding that zone there was Presley Kramer. And now she gets bumped off, and here's Christensen. In over the line, has Grayball with her. And OPC's going to get it right back out to center. And then knocking it in is Courtney Little. Little 4 goals, 10 assists this year. Player goes down. This is Grayball trying to step in front. She's still with it behind the net.
The senior trying to get herself a tally here on senior night.
Fighting for it there is Sauer. Sauer goes down. I don't see any arms in the air at this point.
That was
2
a
players
collision.
aside in the corner.
I lost some air from that collision as both of them collided, and it was just, hey, both of them had their heads down looking to get to the puck and collided. And there you get a look at the Stars goalie, who certainly hasn't lacked activity tonight. She got the win, as we mentioned, against Champlain Park, Coon Rapids a couple of days ago. 29 saves, 33 shots, and a 4-4 win for OPC. That got them to an 11th win, which is really kind of a milestone for this OPC program.
That puck's going to come out to center. Andover's going to win the race for it. And grabbing it there as Jones goes across. Trying to dump it in was Hannah Olsen. And now right back into the zone. Here's Mackenzie Jones. Right out in front. Dangerous play. And OPC's able to get it into the corner. They go all the way around. Here's Haley Ekos trying to get it up the boards. And they'll be able to get it out. Good job, Maya Engler fighting for it. Along the boards for Andover. Comes further out. Little tries to get it ahead. Pass comes across. Here's Heath. Heath can't do anything with it. And then bumping it ahead is Jones. Around the net goes McQuay all the way through and out.
Try to quick wrap around, or maybe try to find a deflection off of a forward crash in the net, but it ends up back in the Husky end of the ice.
Under 13 to go in the game. Andover leading at 4-0. They've gradually built this lead 1-0 after one. That was a bit of a surprise. Put 2 goals on the board, including a power play. They have just 1 power play on the night tonight. 1 power play goal anyway. Here's Thorhusson, goes all the way around, tried to get it out. OPC holds in, goes right back behind Borisma, but not on net. And now it's grabbed by Thorhusson again. And they get it out to center softly. Andover makes a change. Picked up by Thorson. She can't move ahead. Goes further back to McQuay. And McQuay to the near side and Mum, and she'll drive it in. Giving chase, Berger. 2 assists on the night tonight. No goal, sends it front. Gettle the goal. Make it a 3rd assist. Gettle her first of the night, 5-0 Andover.
Well, you just knew Gettle. I mean, been battling all night. And she gets that position. And I don't care about the size. She gets leverage, she gets position. And I'll say this. With women's hockey, it's about speed and it's about getting that leverage. And speed is something that people will overlook for size. I'll take speed. You ask any college coach, give me speed. And Gettle's got that get up and go, and she picked up her 18th goal just minutes ago here. So.
And Berger, 3 assists tonight, gives her 28 on the season. 12 minutes to go in the game, 5-0 Andover. Berger fighting for it, knocks it down with the glove, and it hit Kramer. Kramer and Berger fighting for it. Now OPC gets it out to center. And moving it up ice, trying to dump it in is Scherner. Deveri Scherner. Yeah, so Berger the lone assist on that, but that gives her 3:25 coming in, adds 3 assists. Here's Berger. Oh, no, excuse me, that is Jones. Jones drives it in. Gettle. Jones had already, or Berger had already gone to the bench. And now it's Mum. Steps in front. Goes just wide. Well, she made a nice move to the front of the net. That's Engler. Engler down in the corner. Engler reverses. Now it's Thorson, and that goes into the dot, and it comes all the way out of the zone. Here comes OPC with it. Smith is going to dump in and give chase, but it's picked up by Mum first. To the far half wall, and it ricochets off a star before it comes to center ice. Coming up on 10 to go in the game. Mum back to her own blue line.
Mom almost had a goal her last time down. She did pick up a goal in their last win versus Proctor Hermantown, a 4-2 win.
Kaiser is shot from a tough angle. Comes out to the point. They try to get it into the middle, and OPC is going to grab it. And here they come on the fly. Here's Ekos trying to step into the middle. Had it knocked away. Nice defensive play by the Huskies. Christensen tries to grab it. And stepping around her and carrying it into the groin is Rihanna Cruz. Cruz can't do much but bat it behind the net. Ray's sticking now. No one able to gain clear control of it here, and now it's Courtney Little. Little up the boards. OPC holds it in there. And finally the Huskies get it to center, giving chase Christensen. Behind her own net is Kiera Laney. Laney over the red line. She'll dump it in. OPC is going to go for a change. Picking it up over in the far corner is Jones. She'll reverse. Chasing after it is Little. Little comes all the way out to center where it's grabbed by Sauer. Back to Little, across to Jones. Now in the middle, it's Graybow. Right back to Little, and she'll dump it in. A lot of action in the neutral zone here as of late. Under 9 to go. And here comes Kramer. Goes all the way across, picked up there by Scherner. Scherner trying to fight for it. It's grabbed by Berger. Berger looking for an outlet. Nice touch pass ahead to Sauer. And Sauer has to let it go into the zone behind her.
Get a look at a score here, 67-64 in a battle of basketball is because, hey, Totino Grace
Big
had
upset.
knocked off Park Center.
Yeah, Totino Grace, number 1 in 3A, gets beat by Osseo. No doubt the Orioles a contender tonight, or a contender this year. They played Park Center pretty tough, but you're right. Totino Grace beat number 1 4A Park Center at home. and now go on the road and get beat by Osseo tonight. How about that?
Brought to you by CCX, and Osseo's got some. They've got some juice and some steam going at the right time right now. 5-0 here, another Osseo team. This is Osseo-Park Center playing the Husky squad pretty tight.
Here comes Ecos in over the line, gets double team, knocked off the puck. Good play there by Andover, and now it's Mum. Mum grabs control. I've been impressed, though, how physical OPC has been. I know you can't check, and that almost a penalty, not called, as Smith hauls down a Husky and Abby McQuay. 7:40 to go in the game. Andover up 5-0. 50-8 now. They lead the shots. It's going to go all the way down. Mum's going to give chase. Battle along the boards. Good battle. OPC's got a lot of fight, Joe. I'm impressed by that.
They have a couple of players like Icos, you just mentioned. She's going to go to Vermont and play next year.
That one dumped in on net.
You've got Scherner. She just picked up a hat trick.
That one toward the net, battled, but finally knocked away by Mum. OPC is, even though they're not generating a ton of shots, they're getting some zone time here.
Yeah.
Monk knocks it in behind the net. Mum gets after it. Mum's going to reverse course. And giving chase over there is Heath, one of the seniors. Heath trying to get it out of the zone. And it's right back in. Here's Kasich. Comes all the way across. And it's going to be dumped in by McQuay. McQuay goes for a change with 6:30 to go. Berger knocks a star down. And they're going to dump it in, and that's going to go as an ice. So Gettle, Berger, and Brown are out there for Andover. Berger with 3 assists tonight, 2 goals for Brown, 1 for Gettle. So that top line paying dividends as always.
Well, I had calculated before the game, that line is a plus 40 on the season.
That's not bad.
That's adequate. And
Jones.
I mean, you're looking at that, but you're also looking at Brown starting to, kind of feel that. Brown now with 26 goals, she's tied for the team lead in goals scored for the Huskies. Gettle picks up another goal, but that horsepower on that first line is amazing.
Coming up on 6 to go in the game. Andover 22-0, OPC 11-12. Good battle in the zone. Puck comes all the way through, and Borisma knocks it away. Here comes Berger, 1-on-2. We got an arm in the air, and it's going to be a penalty on OPC and a power play for Andover with 5:53 to go in the game.
Unfortunately, getting that gate will be Scherner, the top scorer and point producer for OPC. Again, she's on her way to play some hockey at St. Mary's. She had that hat trick in their last outing, but it just shows you the solid play of Andover in terms of how they minimize, some of that talent, including, Icos as another.
Scherner, by the way, takes her second penalty of the game. This is the first penalty of the third. We had 4 total penalties in the fourth, 6 in the second. So it's been quiet. Now we got another one going to the box.
I'm not sure what the calls, but
yeah, we'll find out here shortly. But now it is 5-on-3. Steika goes to the box as well. Berger to Gettle, and she fanned on it. Gettle fanned on it right there. Gettle gets it back.
Nice setup by Brown.
There's a shot fanned on there by Kasich, looking for her second. Berger out to Kasich again. Shot and a goal. Power play goal number 2. Kasich lights the lamp.
Oh, she ripped that one. 4th goal of the season for Kasich. Just to the top of the face-off circle on the left side, and she ripped that one top shelf, just put it under the crossbar. to beat Mackenzie White. And
second 5-on-3 goal, Joe, of the game for Andover. And the fourth assist for Berger. There may be a second, but Ella Berger, her fourth assist, offside Andover at the line. Now 5-on-4.
Good angle on that shot.
And running time with the 6-0 margin. Running time by rule. Berger on the draw. And now we got a battle over there, and I think a penalty on Berger. So she's going to get her first penalty of the game.
And I'll tell you, 4-on-4, that still is a lot of ice to cover these Huskies on. As you mentioned, a running time happening here at 6-0. Certainly White gave it her full pledge effort here.
Sarah Kaiser with speed.
Oh, yeah, rocket speed.
In over the line, tries to go into the middle, got it shot away anyway, and it goes high and wide. Out to the point it comes. Kasich across, nice feed. That shot ripped by Jones. Scooped up there. Now right back out to Kasich, over to Jones. Big shot. Hit the goalie, still loose in front. Saved by White. And now we got all sorts of pushing and shoving.
And they'll send 17 to the penalty box for OPC.
Laney.
As time kind of elapses now, one will come out for OPC as this running time continues.
Near side shot, loose in front. No one can grab it. And finally, OPC is going to clear it all the way down, right on goal. Boersma makes a save. 3 minutes to go. We're 4-on-4. That was Heath going across. Now picking it up in the corner is Smuck. Over to the far side, Jones. Jones to the near, and Kasich. Couple of goals for her, couple for Brown. 4 assists on the night for Berger. That one goes well wide. Kasich again. Comes across to Jones, but out, and she'll retreat. Also on the ice, McQuay. They'll dump it in. McQuay gives chase. She'll get it behind the net. Grabbing it there, Graybow. Graybow comes across. Here's Thorson. Thorson down into the corner. Haley Dunleavy out there. Coming up on 2 to go in the game, and then OPC sends it out. And all the way down. Andover enjoying a power play for another 50 seconds. Running time, 6-0 Andover. They had a 1-0 lead after 1. We're up 3-0 after 2. And had 3 here in the third. Here's Ella Thorson in over the line, drops it. McQuay into the circle, goes wide. Dunleavy sends it in front, and I think it made it to the back of the net. And it could have been one of the seniors, Graybow, getting her second of the year. Let's see who goes by the bench first. Well, Dunleavy's at the, well, she's just going to go to the bench, 7-0. We'll have to see if we can catch it on replay with 1:15, but there was one of those two, Graybow or Dunleavy. 7-0 Andover, puck in front. OPC is going to clear it out. 1 minute remaining, and we have a high stick and another penalty. And the penalty is going to go on Sauer. She can't believe it.
Andover on their way also. I hate to curse them, but would be their 9th shutout of the season.
And Boersma makes a key save to keep that alive, Joe, as it comes in on her. 22 to go. Another one comes toward her, and she'll pounce on it. And they're going to need to hurry to get another draw. Joe's going to head down ringside and get a post-game interview here. Second to last home game of the regular season. Second to last game of the season, period. And that's it. Andover wins it 7-0. The final tonight. They outshoot Osseo-Park Center 56-12. Olson, the lone goal in the first for Andover. Kasich and Brown in the second. Brown, Gettle, and Kasich in the third. So Brown and Kasich both notched 2. Ella Berger had 4 assists in the game tonight. Tip of the cap to Mackenzie White, the OPC goaltender. Faced 56 shots and made 49 saves. Final game of the regular season for OPC at Anoka coming up later in the week. And then for Andover, as we mentioned, they will get number 9 Wayzata here at the Andover Community Center on Thursday night as they try and close out the unbeaten regular season. Andover moves to 23-0. OPC falls to 11-13. Here's what we got coming up. We got Wrestling Blaine at Anoka. Then on the 7th, boys hoops, Anoka at Champlain Park. And then more boys basketball, Andover at Champlain Park later in the month. And of course, section playoff coverage as well here on QCTV. And still a long way to go in the regular season for boys and girls hoops. So don't forget about that. But girls hockey playoffs get started next week. And then the boys shortly after that as we count down to the state tournaments. Here's the 2A rankings for the girls. Andover number 1, Edina 2, Minnetonka 3, then Holy Family, Maple Grove, Lakeville South, Benilde, Rogers, Wayzata, and Rosemont.
Testing 1, 2,
so
1,
3
2,
teams
1, 2, 7,
in the top
win.
10
Madison
out of the
Brown,
Northwest Suburban, with Andover are the defending runners-up in the state of Minnesota, unbeaten so far this season, and they've played 10 ranked teams so far and beaten all 10, and they'll get number 11 on Thursday night against Wayzata. And I don't know if Joe Rulin's ready ringside, but not quite yet. We should tell you about 1A, Warroad number 1, Orono 2, Proctor Hermantown 3. Of course, Andover took down Warroad and Proctor Hermantown. Holy Angels 4th, Mound West Tonka 5, then Simley, Fergus Falls, Duluth Marshall, Cloquet, Asco, Carlton, and then Moose Lake area rounding out the top 10. And you see some of the jerseys and stuff on the boards there, honoring all the seniors tonight that were introduced before warm-ups tonight. And one more game against Wayzata on Thursday night. But the seniors getting quite a send-off. And the Andover goaltenders combined for a shutout. Paige Henneberg played the first period, and then Laura Boersma played periods 2 and 3. They face a total of 12 shots and stopped them all tonight. And you look at these victories over ranked opponents for Andover this year. They started with the win over Benilde St. Margaret's here at the Andover Community Center. I had a chance to see Andover that night. The very impressive 3-2 win. They were able to beat Minnetonka 1-0 in the next game. They've defeated Rogers, Warroad, Maple Grove, Minnetonka, came back, beat Maple Grove for a second time. A tight 2-1 over at the Maple Grove Community Center. They beat Edina, Warroad, Proctor, Hermantown, and as I mentioned, they will play Wayzata on Thursday night. So quite a schedule for the Andover Huskies, and what about the Andover boys as well? Ranked number 1. So quite a run for Andover hockey. And I'm not sure if Joe's ready. Let's send it down to Joe Rulin.
Chance to meet with Madison Brown, player of the game, QCTV. And Madison, I got to tell you, a couple of goals tonight, but the one goal I was impressed with was that tip. Talk to me about that tip for the first goal.
Thank you. Well, the defense just had it at the point, and I was just screening the goalie, and the defense shot it, and it just happened to go off my stick and into the net. So it was a great play by the defense.
With that as well, 2 goals tonight, 2 goals in your previous win over Hermantown as well. Are you kind of feeling that zone?
Yeah, my line has just been really working together well lately, and I think we're just starting to click, and we've started to produce very well and started to score more goals.
And, hey, you get a roll, you got some momentum going, 7-0 win tonight, and now you move to 23-0. You got Wayzata coming up to close the season, and you feel like the team is kind of heading in the right direction?
Yeah, we're really just trying to get better every single day as we move to the playoffs, and we're just hoping to play as best as we can every game and improve as we play.
Hey, we're joined with Madison Brown, 4 goals in her last 2 games, now 26 tied for the team lead in goals. Our QCTV player of the game. Thanks for joining us, Madison.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Good job, Madison Brown, along with Joe Rulin. And here's these highlights from the game tonight. And you can see that Andover really getting it done. Beautiful tip there by Brown on the side of the net. And then Brown in the right spot here on the side of the net. You see just wheels and fires it by White. 2 goals tonight. 2 goals for Kasich, 4 assists for Ella Berger. Andover moves to 23-0, beating Osseo-Park Center tonight 7-0. Big thanks to our great QCTV crew, led by Taylor Johnson. Big thanks to Joe Rulin. I am Steve Thompson. Good night.